Hey everybody, this is Scott with the STS Guys, and today I actually have a very special treat for you. We have the first 30 minutes of the new South Park Fractured Butthole game, and along with it, we're going to give our full review here. The one thing I have to say about this game, we've talked about it a couple times on the podcast, is the game is great. It's hilarious, super fun to play, and I just cannot get enough of the game. It's been an obsession of mine for the last week since it came out here. I've actually gotten fairly far into the game, and can say it's probably one of my favorite games of this year. The humor is spot on. If you're a fan of South Park or just kind of that dirty, satirical humor, it's definitely something to pick up and play with. And in terms of the look of the game, graphically, it's not a super intense game in terms of the graphics, but uh, I think as Jeremy had pointed out during one of the podcasts, it actually looks like an episode of the show. So it doesn't necessarily need to have that huge graphical bump. It definitely looks like I was watching an episode of South Park, and I love that fact. The combat aspect of this, as to give a pro to the game here, is way better. So instead of having just the turn-based aspect from the last game, they've increased it here to have a aspect of movement. So it goes back to kind of like anybody's ever played the old Final Fantasy Tactics. It reminds me a lot of that, where you have kind of a movement zone. Attacks only affect certain areas of the map, so you do have to strategize how you're going to approach that map and to actually place people in the best position to be able to win some of the fights. So.
And in doing so, perhaps I can change what
I can say that it does get a little bit repetitive. There's one negative to the combat system. A lot of times you'll find these kind of their version of the random encounters do regenerate. So you'll leave a section of the map, come back, that random encounter will still be there, and sometimes it can be a chore if you're going back and forth to actually have that encounter keep coming up. So I found myself sometimes trying to find ways to skip those encounters. So there is a little bit of repetitiveness to it. It is a long game, so you might be going back and forth through areas multiple times. They do try to shake things up a little bit later on in the game. The map does change a couple of times, but there is that aspect of repetitiveness. They plagued the last game, and it looks like it's coming here into this one. The other drawback that I have, and it was again the same thing that kind of was a drawback with the Stick of Truth, is just kind of the size of the map, and that there's not really a good way to traverse it. You will be spending a lot of time walking back and forth across the map. There are fast travel sections, but you can only go from a specific point to a specific point. In doing that, you still are going to have to walk across the map a couple of times. I think at a certain point throughout the thing, I pull up the map in the video here, and you can kind of see that, yeah, there are those fast travel points, but you're going to be walking a lot. The last negative that I have for the game is in terms of the quests. Some of the side quests that you do are a lot of what I call the advanced fetch quest. So instead of like a normal quest, just go get me this item and bring it back and I'll give you the item that you need, you're going to spend a lot of time having somebody send you to a quest. That person then needs something, so they send you to somebody else. So you find yourself going 4 or 5 people deep before you can finally get everything that you're getting set up with. So that is kind of a negative that I have towards it. It's not a deal breaker for me. It's kind of par for the course for a lot of new age RPGs, where most of those side quests when you're trying to level up are just kind of go get me this item or go kill this monster for me and come back. So not a big deal, but it is something that you want to be aware of going into this game. Outside of that, everything else in the game is phenomenal. The class system that they have built is really cool. You start off as one class of a superhero, and as you level up, you actually get the option to pick additional classes, all going so far out to once you get towards sort of about 3/4 of the way through the game or so, you can actually be able to start picking powers from every class and actually kind of customize your character with whatever powers you best see fit. Cool thing about the game is you can change those classes at any point. So even if you don't have that ability to get all of them, but you want to come back and say, I don't like these two combinations. After I play with it a little bit, didn't really like it. You just have to go back down, talk to Cartman in his Coon lair, and he will allow you to switch those classes up and pick something different or swap them out. Uh, there's a pretty good wide range of allies that you can have. All of them have some pretty awesome uh, powers or kind of skill sets that they have. So you find yourself building like a team of different characters you like, and it's the game does make you every once in a while switch it up and play with different people, so you kind of learn everyone's skill set by the time the game is over. So in general, this game is phenomenal. It's probably my favorite game of the year. For me, this is definitely a 9 out of 10. But like I said, in the background here coming up, we should have that first 30 minutes. Check it out for yourself. See what you think. The game is hilarious. I've been laughing my ass off the entire time. So check it out, and check out our other videos on YouTube. Check out our podcast. We do that once a week, and go check out our Instagram and Facebook page. Both of them at the STS Guys. And we'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
Time to time, because, well, who doesn't like tips, right? All right, then. I'll see you later.
Mommy, stop crying, sweetheart. I just have something stuck in my eye.
My lord, the filthy Moorish are attempting to overtake Koopa Keep. You gotta come fight, my liege. You're our only hope. My lord, come on, dude. What, you just moved to town and you get to be king? I think you're a little pussy. Go, king, go! Teach him a lesson, my lord. Knock him out, king. I'm not afraid of you and your strategic king combos. Ah! Our king is undefeatable. Okay, really hit him this time, king. Ow! We can't stop him. Ready the guards of the Dark Court. Wow, did you see that? The king's amazing. His powers are unparalleled. Can't take us all on. Yeah, swap away. Don't listen to him, King. Punch their lights out. Come on, hit him. You having what? I'm supposed to go first. Nuh-uh, the king got combat advantage. He goes first. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, the humanity! It's fine, they're the bad guys. Oh, yeah, go, king! You can't keep the Moors down. shrugs off your puny blows. Let's go. We've got to get inside Carmen's house. Stand aside or die. We're going through that door.
You can't,
Oh yeah? Why not?
because everything in front of here is lava.
Oh, dude, no way. All that is lava?
Yep, everything from here to here is lava. You can't cross it.
Shit! Come on, let's get inside. We can't. They're saying everything in front of the door is lava.
Oh, that's not fair.
What do we do, the king? What do you do now? You die. Release the dragon! A dragon? We're fucked. No way! Roar! That's the dragon roaring. It's pissed. Oh, man. Oh, man. He's still not dead? Ready to fire breath. Get out of the way of the fire breath.
Don't end your turn where it's gonna hit you.
Ah! Ah! Ah, our king dodged it! Ah, damn it! Okay, if you get a fire breath attack, our king gets his hand. You can't stop the kick! Car!
Stay out of the street, you damn...
Clear! As I was saying, you can't stop the king! He is all powerful! What a fighting!
Oh, shit!
Dragon Slayer!
Oh my god, he defeated the dragon!
No frickin' way! That kid's amazing! Maybe there's a way in through the garage, my lord.
If there's a way in through the garage, the king will find it.
Yes, only the king can find the secret way in through the garage. If there is one. Yes, only the king with his infinite wisdom and strength can get past this impassable barrier. Go ahead, Your Highness. Use your unparalleled intellect to figure out a way in. Well, King Douchebag is such a skillful warrior. Did you see how he moved that ladder and used it to climb up? He truly is the most powerful king in all the realms.
Oh fuck, he's amazing. I thought the king was going to do a sweet jump, but then he just did that.
You're dead.
Speak, Bard! What happened to the stick of truth? The wizard had it thrown into the ocean. Lies! You shall feel the wrath of the Moorish.
Unhand him, you heathens! Release the bardo, you'll have the king to deal with!
The king? They say he can slay a dragon with one blow.
That's right, and if you don't... whoa, where is the wizard?
I thought he was with you guys. Now we got a distress signal to come help him here. The wizard is gone. My name is the King. I'm from the future. Dude, we said we're not playing that anymore. Yeah, we're all split up. What's the point? This is the point. In my time, there is a massive crime wave and missing cats. I knew my only hope was to assemble the team.
Hey, you can't switch games like this. Where's the stick of truth?
Shut up, Kevin. This isn't about some dumb stick. There's a cat in trouble, and it's the key to finding the crime syndicate new to our town. In the future. Crime syndicate? That sounds too heavy for Coon and friends. Well, what do you want, Clyde? You want the fucking Freedom Pals to find the missing cat? Get the $100 reward and make their superhero franchise more popular?
Fuck the Freedom Pals, dude.
That's right.
Poopsikins! There's a loud ringing coming from your basement playroom.
The Coon Alert! Come on, Coon friends! Go get your stuff and report back to the Coon Lair! In the future, Coon and friends assemble! Sorry guys, you can't play with us. We're playing superheroes now, and you guys are dorks.
Nobody asked me if I wanted to play superheroes. We could all go to my house and sit around, staring dejectedly at our hands.
I've been thinking about joining a gang. This might be just the kick in the pants I need.
Oh, hello. The boys are down in their little basement playroom.
It seems like anything with a gold handle could be open. Give it a shot. That's a key item. Maybe that means it's important. Howdy ho, gaming bud. When you enter a bathroom, don't be shy about taking a potty break. You can get some neat stuff when you use the toilet. Good luck, bud.
Yes, officer, somebody appears to have put lava in front of my door. Well, no, it's not hot, but my son told me I will burn to death if I try and cross it. Uh-huh. Oh, yes, he did tell me that if I step on a crack, it would break my mother's back. It won't.
Fuck. You, Mom.
Maybe we should go to Raisins and see if the waitresses know anything. That's not enough, Mosquito. We have to act fast before the Freedom Pals can. $100 reward. Do you know what that could mean to our superhero franchise?
That cat looks pretty old. Maybe it just died in the gutter somewhere.
Humankind, do I have to remind you that as of right now, Freedom Pals have 100 followers on Instagram? We have 6. The 5 of us and Billy Turner, who's a ginger. This is the key to finally beating those fuckers. But where do we start looking? That cat could be anywhere. We need to split up. Mosquito, take to the air and check out all the city parks.
You got it. Mosquito away.
human kite, see if the cat is stuck up a tree somewhere. You've got the storm drain, Super Craig.
Woo! Super Craig!
Fast Pass, I need you to use your superhuman speed to get to the mayor's office and tell her we're on the case.
Don't worry, Coon. You can count on Fast Pass to get there fast. Excuse me.
Super Craig! Super Craig, this is Coon. Do you copy? Super Craig, the fuck are you? I repeat, the fuck are you, Super Craig? Oh, great. Now the security system isn't working? Dude, what the fuck? Ordinary citizens aren't allowed in the Coon lair. We're playing superheroes now, and you aren't a superhero, new kid, so fuck off, okay? All right, look, you can watch us play superheroes as long as you don't get in the way. Make yourself useful. Go grab me the Stefernity device. It's over there. Those costumes are tailored to the Coon's unique body specs. You have to be pretty buff to fit them. You seriously can't find the Stefernity device? Us superheroes use inspection mode, you know. You touch it again and we all fucking die! Well, that took long enough. Is the furnace device active? You really want to be a superhero, huh? Play with the big boys? Well, maybe. Maybe you can be useful. Have a seat at the table, douchebag. Let's see, mosquitoes, ABLs. Jesus Christ, are these even in a human language? Not there. That's mosquito seat. Not there either, stupid. Alright, in order to play superheroes, you have to have a superhero persona. Then you can fill out your character sheet on Coonstagram. Do you have a Coonstagram page? Oh boy, you're not even on Coonstagram, huh? Well, I guess I can create one for you. Fucking unbelievable. Let's see. So the first thing we need to fill out on your character sheet is your class. You know, what kind of superhero are you? Since you're a newbie, you can only choose between 3 for now. Brutalist. Brutalist. Speedster. Blaster. Speedster. Might piss off Fast Pass, but sure. Okay, douchebag, but now, we need to find out what terrible thing in your past drives you. You see, douche, all superheroes have a compelling backstory. It's from that backstory that their powers gain meaning. Let's take you back to when you were just a child. You lay awake that night. Like so many other nights, you couldn't sleep because you knew you weren't like the other kids. You walked to the mirror. You walked to the mirror. You looked in the mirror and you felt alone. And that's when it happened. A loud noise. You swore you could hear your mother calling for help. You left your room. Out in the hallway, you saw 2 intruders in front of your parents' door. You had to stop them from hurting your parents. You knew you had the power to stop them, so for the first time, you called upon your speedster powers. As a super fast speedster hero, you bent space-time itself to spring into action with super speed. You moved in closer to the intruder to deliver a quantum punch. You use your punch attack on the bad guy. Dude, we're not getting anywhere until you use the power. Once his atoms returned to their original positions, the intruder realized what he was up against.
Damn, we weren't expecting a superhero to live here.
Desperately, the intruder struck our hero.
Take this!
Emboldened, his fellow intruder moved into the fray.
You don't scare us, superhero.
But the intruders were only moving closer to their demise. You vibrated every subatomic particle to become an unstoppable high-energy body.
Hey, what's the kid doing now?
Once charged, you became empowered to use 2 attacks in the same turn. First, you gave the second intruder a taste of your atom-smashing quantum fist.
Shit, my atoms!
With both intruders weakened, there was nothing they could do against the hero's final strike, a supersonic dash.
Kid's too speedy. Let's get out of here!
With the intruder soundly defeated, you thought you were safe until a third massive intruder entered the fray, bigger than the other 2 intruders combined.
Ah! I just flushed one little shit. Here's one more.
Before you could react, he swung his gargantuan fist into your small body, doing critical damage. Exhausted from your double-edged charge, you could only watch as he continued to pummel you.
Can't run away from this.
You were hurt, yes, but the intruder had made a critical mistake. He pissed you off. Summoning the last of your strength, you tapped into your ultimate ability, Hyperspace Fury! Nice.
He was just too speedy.
And so you beat them. All seemed to be okay, but then you finally reached your parents' door. And what you saw when you opened that door changed your life forever and led you to fighting crime. You were too late, because when you opened that door, you saw your dad fuck your mom. Wow, that's a pretty heavy backstory. You fight crime because you never forgot the night you weren't in time, and you saw your own father, the man you trusted, fuck your mom. It's like a ripple in time you can't ever change, isn't it? All right, now that you're a superhero, I have a mission for you. I need you to go out into town and try to get as many followers as you can on Coonstagram. It's the only way our franchise will survive. New inventory available at the Keenstone. Get back.
Oh, it's Sophie. Yes, I've heard of those. Well, isn't this fun? Oh, wonderful. I'll see you on the internet.
Coachstagram is super fun. Check it out sometime.